I invite you to listen to this video, but I don't invite you to be lukewarm on this video. It's not about the agenda. It's about the agendas. So which one should we talk about? Should we talk about how they are pushing children into corrupted sexual ways? Or the way that they are trying to normalize teaching children about the community so they can try to normalize pedophilia and pedos being attracted and wanting to get with children.
When a kid tells you that they're transgender, believe them. A lot of people will say that it's impossible for a 4-year-old.
Why is it with people that don't have kids that are speaking for children? I'm trans and I've been a stepmother for the last 2 years. He's 5 now and has no idea that I'm transgender. He's not ready for that conversation and we don't plan to tell him for a very long time until he's old enough to understand. 5-year-olds believe Santa Claus exists. And the fact you can sit there and tell me a 3, 4, 5-year-old is mentally competent enough to transition is fucking insane and borderline predatory. I'm thankful I waited until I was an adult because as a child, I would not have been mentally ready for how serious a transition is. What baffles me is that these radicals think that transitions are so normal and not a big deal. My stepson, for example, loves pink and loves Barbies. And trust me, I'm all for breaking gender norms, but none of that means that he's trans. These people think children must medically transition to be validated, but they want grown men to be validated even without a transition whatsoever. Wild. It's not safe or morally ethical to allow children to transition. Let kids be kids.
Or the way that they are stripping males from their masculinity so they can make sure that they are mindless, porn addicted, skirt wearing, fearful men that won't stand a chance to fight back to what is coming for us.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
Like, I remember he was telling me that there's governments using chemicals that turn frogs gay. I was like, what? What are you talking about? He goes, yes. He goes, pesticides are turning frogs gay. And I'm like, that can't be real. No, there really is.
Is that true?
Yes, there's pesticides that change frogs' gender.
What?
Yes, yes.
But
some pesticide with frogs' gender.
Most chicken today has a lot of hormones in it. Cows have a lot of hormones in it. And some of it is natural hormones and the others are synthetically injected hormones. But when you eat the chicken, you eat the cow, you eat the hormones. And the unfortunate thing is the more and more you eat of that, it raises the estrogen levels in the body. And this is why you're seeing so many men who struggle with building muscle mass, so many men who are developing what are called man boobs, gynecomastia, and then so many men who are balding, so many men who are having these what look to be like normal signs of aging, but it's really normal signs of deficiencies in testosterone. The last thing I want to do in this day and age is to do anything that lowers my testosterone. What we're eating today is very different from what our great-grandparents ate and especially our ancestors ate. It's just not the same anymore. It would typically take a chicken like 6 months to grow to full size. Now it takes 28 days. Most of these chickens, they're growing so quick. The unfortunate thing is they can't even walk because they haven't developed the muscles enough to be able to walk because their size grew so quickly.
Bottled water leaches chemicals into the water itself. What happens with that? Decreases sperm count in men, disrupts our digestive system, disrupts our hormone levels, can lead to early puberty, especially in girls. It can lead to cancer and much more.
Or how about normalizing getting Botox and filters and surgery done to your body so that when a chance comes to you getting the actual perfect body that you so desire, because you cannot love what God has blessed you with, you'll just get a head transplant. They want you to be mindless and soulless so that you can be one with AI, one with technology, one with the devil.
Trials, he wanted to be first. Now, this involved a brain surgery to get the chip implanted under his skull. He now says if he thinks it, he can do things only his hands could do before. Like what? Use a computer, play chess, play video games.
Well, I control everything. This is the app that they've uploaded onto my computer that lets me control the cursor. This is my devotional that I've been reading all the time, every day. And then
so wait a minute, you're moving the cursor. You're moving the cursor, Nolan, just by thinking about where you want it to go, or is it your eyes?
No, it's just me thinking about wherever I want it to go.
They don't want you socializing with people like us. People that will wake you up and change your way of living for the better. They want you to live a life of comfort that is distracting and crippling to your mind, body, and soul. That is why working from home is on the rise, and curbside pickup is on the rise, and AI is on the rise, and so much more. Because they want to merge and replace you with bots. But to live a life of comfort, to where you don't have to think for yourself and build for yourself and educate yourself in the times that you are living in, sounds so relaxing. And you can have all of that in exchange for your soul. There is a war on kids, men, and women. This isn't about your race, religion, or gender. They want everyone. They want every single last one of God's people. This is a party, and we're not invited because we are the food, and they want to eat us alive. Are you still lukewarm? Wake up, Neo.